Hello boys and girls, did you like the video about the pyramids? Today we're gonna do a project about maths and the ancient Egyptians, yeah? So let's look at the words here that we will find in the text to find out what is the meaning. Take, farmer, artisan, move, pull, and sight. Okay, I'm sure you know what does take and move mean, but what is a farmer? A farmer is a person who grows vegetables in the fields, whereas an artisan is a person who makes different objects like bowls or things that we might need at home as different tools or decoration. Pull. What does it mean? The contrary of push. And a site, it's an important place for archaeology or a touristic place. Yes? So let's read about the Great Pyramid of Giza. Where is it? In Egypt. Very good. There are over 100 pyramids in Egypt. 100, not just 3 as we usually see in the pictures. But the biggest, the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's about 4,500 years old and 138 meters tall. It took a lot of people and a lot of stones and a lot of time to build it because it's so big. How many people did it take? It probably took around 30,000 people to build the Great Pyramid of Giza. Can you imagine? 30,000 working on this big building. Scientists aren't sure who the builders were, but they were probably farmers, workers, and artisans. Everybody helped to build this big building for the pharaoh. How many stones did it take? It took approximately, we are not sure, 2 million stones to build the Great Pyramid. The stones were very heavy. Many people think that the builders cut and moved these stones. You know, in the past they didn't have big cranes and machines like we have nowadays, so they moved them with their bodies, pulling. How much time did it take? We think it took about 20 years to build the Great Pyramid. Scientists think that after the builders cut the stones, they pulled them many kilometers to the building site, to the place. Then they pulled the stones up to the top of the pyramid. But all these kilometers, were they using lorries? No, they were just pulling it from the floor, right? So imagine all the great work it took to build this pyramid. Let's see if you remember the numbers for these questions about the pyramids. How old is the Great Pyramid of Giza? Do you remember how old? How many years ago it was built? Let's see. It's about 4,500 years old. Very good. Now, who were the builders? Who were the people who helped to build this big, giant pyramid? Yes, remember? Farmers, workers, and artisans. How did the builders move the stones? Do you know? Using a truck? No. Using a crane? No. Let's have a look. They pulled the stones many kilometers and they pulled the stones up to the top. That's how they did it with their bodies. How many pyramids are there in Egypt? Just 1 or 3? No, there are many more, around 100. Okay, now you can circle what is the correct number that we have written here on the right corresponding to the numbers on the left. So, about 4,500 years old. What is this number? 4,500. About, approximately. Yes? Number 1, number 2, number 3. 4,500. 4,500, 0. So this is the closest, yes, 4,500. Number 3, because it would be 4,600, but it's 4,500, as they say on the right. Very good. Around 30,000 people. What is the closest number to 30,000? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? 30,000. Yes, this one, because 29,253 is the closest number to 30,000. Approximately 2 million stones. 2 million. What is the closest to 2 million? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? 2 million? Yes, this one. Yes, 1,980,000 is the closest to 2 million. And about 20 years, approximately, which one is the closest? Yes, 21. Okay, now tell me, what interesting building is in your city or country? Is there any important building that people come and visit as tourists? What does it look like? Can you describe it? And what do people do in that building?